If you want to be notified when Breakfast Club videos go up, remember to subscribe and click the bell.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Hey guys, Nathan Brendan Masters, Breakfast Club Wednesdays. Sorry for the spotty uploading. I am actually refacing all of my comic books right now. It's refacing. Is that a good re-editing? I guess I should say re-editing all of my comic books and trying to give them a little bit more of a professional polish, because I hope to do some big things at the end of this year and next year. So, and I hope to hit some cons and things like that next year, as a matter of fact. So that's the plan right now. I'm getting all of this stuff together. So, and plus I still have movies to shoot. So I'm hoping to finish those by the end of the year. So I have all that going. So I may be bouncing in and out, and if Got That Funk approves, I might try to get a guest host to sit in for these videos, and we'll see how that goes. The topic is how to stem the tide of radical Islamic terrorism. This is a topic started by Ginger Greek. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. I didn't get a chance to say that to you last week, but I'm here now, so welcome to the Breakfast Club. And it's good to also have Kazoom back. And with that being the case, I enjoyed both videos by Got That Funk in Kazoom, and I have to say Kazoom, Kazoom kind of summed up a lot of things. I'm big on the crackdown thing, particularly when you're talking about prison, radicalism happening in prisons and things of that nature. Crack down on all that. I'm good with that altogether. Changing our policies overseas, good with that as well. I think a lot of stuff that's happening is happening to put money in the pockets of the already super wealthy, and you guys know my take on that. I believe that I believe war wasn't profitable. It would almost never be done. Nobody would engage in something that would cause that much death and destruction and doesn't profit anyone. People would actually avoid war at all costs. But since, hey, it's not the people who are making the money that's out there fighting and dying, so, fuck us, right? I know how it goes. But when it comes to stemming the tide of radical Islamic terrorism, I agree with Kazoom on a lot of what he said. And I also think one of the big things is that we need to take the stigma out of talking about the problem. I find it very interesting that almost any violent group, unless that group is literally like a in-your-face white Nazi group, you can't talk about any radical group that does violence now, because everybody and their mama is a marginalized group, which I find sad and amusing at the same time. That needs to be done away with. We need to start being able to talk about this stuff, and I'm not talking some wild and crazy stuff. I'm not talking anti-Islam, anti-this, anti-that. I'm talking some real serious fact-based discussions about the problem and how to handle it. No bullshit, serious discussion, no pussyfooting around, none of that stuff. In your face discussions about this issue. Who are all the players? What's their goal? And to be honest with you, I would be cool with nonviolent solution, except when it comes to radicalism, it seems that there is no such thing as a nonviolent solution, because the violence is usually happening because they want you to comply with the demand. So you only have two options there. Either you comply or the violence happens. The third option is hit them before they hit you. And the only way you can do that is with greater intelligence. You have to use all your resources to combat this kind of thing. And here's the thing about it. These guys are on social media. It's not like they're hiding. It's like these guys have social media accounts and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? It's like they're literally just like, everybody's got their thing now. You got your Facebook, your Instagram. Let's check out the ISIS Instagram every once in a while. See what they got going on over there. It's crazy how we don't track these people down. There's got to be something that we can do. And I know that we are, we're bombing all the time and stuff like that. Who exactly are we bombing? I would like to know. It's like, are we really bombing ISIS? Are we really just taking out ISIS all the time? Are we just dropping random bombs in random places? Because I'm thinking that we're not doing a good job at taking these people down. Okay? I think that this needs to be a war that's fought not with bombs, but literally fought with some form of, for lack of a better word, James Bond, Ethan Hunt kind of Kingsman, who whatever, super spy organization you have, obviously whatever real super spy organization you have. But I think this is something that really needs to be fought with intelligence and, in that manner. It's not something that's going to be fought with bombs. It can't be, because this is an ideology you're dealing with. And what you know about ideologies is the more you try to fight them with violence, the more of an excuse they have to be violent. Because now you are the enemy that they say that you are. So this has to be fought in that way. And it has to be a long process of poisoning the well, a long process of, getting people inside their ranks and having those people destroy them from the inside. That would be the best thing to do. But I also have a feeling that these people are, that the governments are using these people as well. I have this tendency to believe that some people, some groups, some organizations and things are just allowed to fester because they're actually useful when the time comes. But I really believe that if you really want to wipe these groups out, it has to be done with intelligence, moving people into the group. And this is something that's been done before, okay? This is not something that the CIA and other people have not done with other movements and other organizations. And to me, that is the best way to crack down and stop this, is to have the organization destroy itself from the inside, because the violence is usually happening because they want you to comply with the demand. So you only have two options there. Either you comply or the violence happens. The third option is hit them before they hit you, and the only way you can do that is with harder surveillance, harder enforcement. That means, like, if person B is hanging out with person A, and person A is a part of, like, the Taliban or ISIS or any of these groups, well, you watch person A and person B, and you watch them hard until you know for a fact that person B is not radicalized, and then you still watch this person. And I'm not talking about just some chance meeting. I'm talking about, if these people are hanging out, you watch everybody involved, everyone connected with this person. And I also think there needs to be a greater understanding of radicalization. Something I see with a lot of radical movements is that the people within those movements, and you guys again know how I feel about this, a lot of those people have issues already. All right, a lot of those people already have some things that they need to work out, and they get connected with these groups, whether it's white nationalists, Antifa, ISIS. All these people, I think, have the same thing in common with people from your common street gangs. They're looking for someone to accept them, someone who says, hey, your life has purpose, your life has reason, there's a reason for you to be here, and we love you, and we accept you, and you're kind of given a series of tasks and things to do, that if you do these series of tasks and you believe these series of things, you are part of our group and you will be able to remain part of our group. And if not, we will see you as an enemy. That seems to be the thing. And if if anybody out there is a psychiatrist or has some kind of background in this, you can tell me if I'm off here or not. But it seems to be something that I see. People who are radical, number one, have this idea that they are right. Period. They are right, or they're fighting for a righteous cause. And convincing them that the cause is not righteous is where you're really going to have most of the problems. That's how I see it, guys. You can tell me in the comments what you think about it, and if you think my solution holds any weight or not. I'm pretty sure that something like this is being done. At least I would hope so at this point. Other than that, guys, you take it easy. And JJ Talks is up tomorrow, and she's probably gonna have a interesting take on this. So be here tomorrow for that. And awesome.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the